Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're talking about the things Christ did for the church. I'm not really sure what angle this is supposed to be at, but whatever best you can see me in. My mouth looks weird. Okay, he forgave her after she betrayed him twice. He found, he forgave her heart and soul. Well, mostly soul and finances. Okay, so she betrayed him, one, from soul, and two, in her finances. How? One, Peter said, I don't know this guy. 3 times. Said, I don't know this guy. Just stop telling me I know this guy when I don't know this guy. So remember when Jesus got taken after he was praying, and then he went to the trials, and Peter was outside of one of the trials. Maybe I think it was the first one. And the girl was like, "Hey, you're with this guy." And he was like, "No, I'm not." And she's like, "Yeah, you are." He's like, "No, I'm not." Excuse me, I was eating. And I think somebody else said, "Dad, that's the guy." And he said, "No, I'm not." And the last time he said it, the cock, the chicken, the male chicken was cock-a-doodling, to warn them that, hey, morning is coming. So Peter recognized that Jesus said, you're going to betray me 3 times, and when you finish on the 3rd time, the cock is going to crow. And it's so said, so done. And the second betrayal she did was in finances. She sold him for 30 pieces of silver. She went to the higher ups and she sold him out. She was like, that's your guy right there. That's him. He said, you know what? I'm going to give him a kiss. Smooch, honey, how are you? And that's how you guys are going to know, like, that's the one for sure. None of the other people. And you know what? I know what else she did. On that same night, when she betrayed him, she ran away. She didn't stick around. She betrayed him. She kissed him. Said, hey, honey, how are you? And when they went to arrest Jesus, she was out. Okay? So that's 3. Jesus had to forgive that lady for a lot of stuff. Okay? Real heavy stuff. Like, men in real life struggle with these kind of things. Like, first of all, you sold me out. Then you act like you don't know me. And then you ran when I'm in trouble. Okay, I think anybody would have a problem with this, but seriously, men too. Deep issues, a lot of trust issues after that. Like, who am I trusting? Not you. But Christ, he found Peter after he died and was resurrected. He found Peter and he forgave Peter. We believe he forgave Peter when he said, Peter, you love me? He was like, yes, Lord. He said, feed my sheep. And he did it 3 times. He said, do you love me? He said, yes, Lord. He said, feed my sheep. And he said, do you love me? He said, Lord, you know if I love you or not. He said, well, feed my lambs. And we believe that in that scripture, it shows that Christ reinstating Peter into, like, his position as a disciple, as a friend, and spiritually as his bride. He's like, you know what? You betrayed me, but do you love me? Then come on, let's go. Let's get back to work. One of them kind of died off. The one that betrayed him for finances, he died off. He died off on his own. He left. He couldn't be forgiven because he died, killed himself. So kind of a double sin-ish, not really, but a major sin, suicide. Didn't make it to the forgiveness island where Jesus lives. I believe Jesus would have forgiven him. I don't know what he would have asked him, but I do believe he would have forgiven him. And I believe Jesus forgave everybody that ran. I believe he forgave her when she ran. When he came to the disciples' house when everybody was gathered there but Thomas. He came there and he was like, hey guys, what's up? And he talked to them, And then the next time he came back was when they found Thomas and they were like, hey, Jesus was at the house. And he was like, I don't believe you guys. I saw my friend die. I want to touch his hand and his feet where the holes were, so I know for myself that that's my friend. And Jesus came through the wall. Why? Because he's supposed to be dead. He's supposed to be dead. If he had come through the door like a regular normal person, Thomas would have been like, nope. See, he wasn't even dead. But he came through the wall like a dead person. However, Thomas was able to touch his hands and feet like he died. Like you know, maybe he was tangible, but he was dead. So that's how Jesus forgave his bride. Oh, my time is up, guys. Gotta go. Yes. And John didn't do anything. He ran. But, so, she betrayed him by saying she didn't know him. She betrayed him by saying she